Order of operations. Let's say, for example, we have this expression and our task is to simplify these fractions and apply the operations. 1/3 divided by 1/2 times this quantity raised to 3. So what do we do first? Well, we simplify the expressions inside the grouping symbols. That is what we do first. And so 3/4 minus 1/2, what is that equal to? 3/4. 3/4 minus 1/2. So that is the same as 3/4 minus 2/4. And so this is equal to 1/4. What do we do next? Simplify expressions with exponents. So 1/4 raised to 3. So by your laws of exponents, that is equal to 1/4 cube. And 4 cube is 4 times 4 times 4. That is 64. What do we do next? Perform multiplication and division. Begin from the left. So the first operation between multiplication and division that we shall meet coming from the left, going to the right, is the operation that we must do first. So here, the operation that appears first between division and multiplication is division. And so we will do this first. 1/3 divided by 1/2. 1/3 divided by 1/2 is equal to 1/3 times 2. What do we do next? Well, let's simplify this. So 1/3 times 2 is just 2/3. And then 2/3 times 1/64. So 64 is 8 times 8. But 8 is 2 cube. And so applying your laws of exponent, this is going to be 2 to the 6th. But you have a 2 there. So 2 divided by 2 to the 6th is equal to 1/2 to the 5th power. And so this expression is equal to 1/96. So after the third step, after performing multiplication or division, you go to addition and subtraction. The first operation between addition and subtraction that will appear first, okay? So you read a math expression like the way you read a sentence. You begin from the left, going to the right. So the operation that appears first in the left is what you will do first. But in this case, we have no more addition or subtraction, and so we stop here. We have an acronym for this method for the order of operations. We call that Pemdas. P stands for grouping, the parenthesis. That is what we use to group terms, to group expressions. And then E stands for exponentiation. M and D. Okay, so M and D have the same weight. They have the same order of priority in the collection of operations. But what the operation that appears first from the left is the operation that you will do first. Addition and subtraction also have the same level of priority in the order of operations. But the operation that will appear first between addition and subtraction is the operation that you will do first. So Pemdas. Example 1.24, order of operations. 9/10 times 2/3 raised to 2 divided by 2/3. We will do this first, Pemdas. Well, this one is not really a grouping, okay? That is just to emphasize that you are squaring the whole fraction. So Pemdas, E, exponentiation. So that is equal to this, 9/10 times 2 squared over 3 squared divided by 2/3. So Pemdas. So this whole thing, this is what we must do first. Pemdas, multiplication before division. multiplication first because this is the operation that appears first from the left. That one is equal to this, 2 over 5. And then we shall divide it by 2/3. 2 over 5 divided by 2/3 is the same as 2 over 5 times 3 over 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1, and so we are left with 3 over 5. Example 1.34, farm income. On the first week of May, a farmer harvested 100 3/4 kilogram of watermelons. On the second week, he harvested 50 1/2 kilograms. And on the third week, 30 3/4 kilograms. If the price of watermelon is 30 1/2 pesos, that's 30 pesos and 50 centavos per kilogram, how much income does the farmer expect to earn from his or her harvests? So the total income is equal to the total weight in kilograms times the price per kilogram. One way to check if you are doing it correctly is to write the units of measurement and see if the result of the operation will produce the unit of measurement that you are expecting. Okay, so total weight is in kilograms. Price per kilogram is the price in pesos over kilograms. And so you have here, kilogram divided by kilogram is 1. And so you are left with the price. And that is what you are looking for, the total income. The total income is total weight times the price per kilogram. Let us get the total weight. And then we will multiply the total weight by the price per kilogram. So this is the total weight of watermelons harvested. And then this is the price per kilogram of the watermelons. So what do we do here? So these are mixed numbers. We can add the whole numbers part. That is 180. 180 plus 3/4 plus 1/2 plus 3/4. Okay, so 3/4 plus 3/4, that is 6 over 4. 1/2 is 2 over 4. So that is equal to 8 over 4, which is equal to 2. And so this is equal to 180 plus 2 times 61 over 2. So 180 plus 2 is 182. We multiply it by 61 over 2. Again, where did 61 over 2 come from? It came from this. 2 times 30 is 60, plus 1 is 61. 182 divided by 2 is 91. And so 91 times 61 is equal to 5,551 pesos. So this is the total income earned by the farmer upon selling all her or his harvests of watermelons.